오늘 좀 얘기 좀 나눴거든요, 훈이 선수랑.
Before I came here, I was talking with him a bit, like, what are you going to play with champion like this? But he doesn't say anything.
저도 게임을 워낙 오래 했던 선수이기 때문에 어느 정도 자신감이 좀 있긴 했는데 보통 탑라이너들이 계속 제일 라인전을 잘하거든요.
His mechanical is really nice because he say the carry and then I'm just top laner.
좀 살살 해주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
Let's try win.
Well, Team Fire's finally on the board. We'll see if they can keep the points rolling in our next matchup here. And ladies and gentlemen, on the blue side of the abyss for Team Fire, the deadliest AD carry in LCK Summer, it's PraY! And on the other side of the rift for Team Ice, you know him for his moves, both on and off the rift. Do it with me. Holo, 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 it's Huni! It's time to lock in your picks and come out swinging, gentlemen.
I'm going to miss those holos, but, you know, they can enjoy them here in North America next year. But Huni has definitely, I think, got a fantastic chance to do something we know he wanted to do if he picks up an AD carry against PraY this time.
He does. I mean, Huni's one of those players where when you kind of speak to people that used to, you know, work for Fnatic and work with Fnatic, there was always this, Huni's playing this. And you're like, no, Huni's not playing things like Heimerdinger. Don't be silly. It's not happening. That you're not preparing seriously. No, Huni actually prepares these kind of things. So Huni just could pick anything here, and I actually kind of trust in his 1v1. But now he's going to North America, and I'm not so sure. I think I have to go with PraY here.
You know, it's going to be a hard one to call because we really haven't seen PraY's true potential since he was kind of forced to play support in that last matchup. And now when it's 1v1, maybe he can let out that pent-up ADC rage that he's probably got building inside him as we get ready for this pick and ban phase. Quinn off the board, Caitlyn as well. Will the Lucian go? Not yet, but we have a Kindred to win.
This is like the happiest 1v1. Both of them already smiling. Like, I wonder when we've still got Cassiopeia up. That is a legitimate pick, by the way, in 1 versus 1. And I just wonder whether Huni is going to tilt the entire LCK region.
I mean,
by
it's
picking
one thing to tilt
Cassiopeia.
TSM. I don't know if you can tilt LCK as either.
That is true. Oh, we get to see that North American
that's true.
LCS next split. I'm looking forward to that. But it's all about this 1 versus 1 now.
Only AD carries in, well, jungler. Now the Lulu banned away too by PraY.
Yeah, Lulu. Yeah, Draven is gone. So I actually don't know whether Draven is that good. I'm not going to say it's not a good ban, but I just don't know whether it's that proficient. Just tilt him. Hashtag tilt him.
He's going to do his best, but he's not locked it in just yet. PraY's heavily considering this Kalista right now. And if he can get enough spears sticking in Huni, he may be able to take him down quick.
So it's a really interesting thing. We actually, talking to Rusty and some of the Oceanic casters when we were preparing for the 1 versus 1 tournament, we weren't actually expecting a whole lot of Kalista. It has been locked in. Just because Kalista depends so much on support synergy. The ultimate requires a support. The extra damage proc from W requires a support. But just the sheer mobility and ability to stack up Rend and then rip it back out for these early trades makes Kalista a very viable one-on-one champion, even though she only has 2 abilities.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Now, on the other hand, though, with the Ezreal locked in, I think this says one of 2 things. Well, 2 things, in fact. 1, I'm very, very confident. 2, I know I'm going to put myself at a disadvantage. I feel like this is not an optimal pick in this situation.
No, and I don't like Ezreal in 1 versus 1 because the minion wave manipulation is what 1 versus 1 is all about. So Huni now really isn't going to be able to hit a whole lot of Mystic shots. I mean, that's just going to bounce off the minion wave and, you know, oh, you did a little bit of damage.
There
but
is
it's
an
all about
here.
the trading.
What if he goes AP and just shoots Essence Flux through the waves?
No, I don't want to see that.
Full harass, come on.
See that.
Come on, do it, Huni.
If you were going to go something like that on AP, just pick Cassiopeia and farm
He almost did, but yeah.
Just farm
That's not a Huni way to win, man.
True, that isn't a Huni way to win. And as I said, he could just pick anything and be fine with it. But now he's going up against PraY's Kalista. I mean, this would actually be an upset. Like, this actually is an upset if Huni wins this as Ezreal.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time he's done something like that. However, he's going to stay frosty as we take to the Howling Abyss. PraY on Kalista this time around. He's got 1 extra item, but he's got no one to stick it to.
Yeah, he's just going to put it there on display, just like as a medal. It's like, this is what I'm going to use to kill you with. But You know, at
Save
this
it for
point,
last.
you can see exactly how confident PraY is in this matchup as well, because no Ignite. PraY knows that the Ren damage is just going to do too much to Huni, plus the barrier will keep PraY alive. So in any of these early trades, if it goes all in, PraY should theoretically win this. Just pop the barrier in exchange for the Ignite, and he should be fine.
Huni's going to take a forward position here in this brush and hope to catch PraY with a straight cube, but PraY's sticking behind the minion line just barely, so Huni's not going to have a chance to do it.
All he's got to do.
There we go.
is
Oh, attack. There we go.
Yeah, but he trades back against Kalista.
Yeah.
I mean, PraY, you know, could easily just look to Rend at level 2 here if he can just continue building the stacks, but there will be a lot of time. Oh, actually takes Rend at level 1 in this situation. I do like that, just in case you end up kind of face checking into each other. And you can see PraY just taking the advantage already. Ezreal is such a difficult pick to make work on this match, especially against a Kalista, because PraY is just going to dodge around every Mystic shot.
To be fair, I didn't know PraY was going to pick Kalista, but at the same time, it's so hard to land the skill shots. It's so hard to be able to trade effectively. It's so hard to farm. Huni has just got so many things going against him this time around, and PraY just keeps behind the minions, has himself not too much of a CS advantage, but he does have a health bar one, and Huni will be able to land a Mystic shot.
Yeah, he will, but it's, you know, trade it back. It's one of these situations I'm like, I really don't know.
Oh, nice. That's early. Huni's going all in. There's
Watch
the
for the
barrier.
Ren.
There's the exhaust. Huni's exhausted as well, and he's just going
Where's
to
the
keep
Ren?
going for it. The minions keep attacking. That's
There's
it.
the
PraY
Ren.
takes it. GG at 2 minutes.
I mean, there's the confidence in just running the barrier as well there. You know, all you have to do is outlast the Ignite. And good sportsmanship.
there we
Good
go.
sportsmanship between the two. I mean, you know, Huni banned away the Draven from PraY. Didn't want him to play his old name. Just making sure he puts him on his new main.
But
Kalista.
Huni did get to play AD carry.
He did.
What a way to start
Oh,
off.
that took a little too long for me to
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry
Sorry.
about it.
Oh, it's the cold out here.
Yep. Yeah, well, you know, it's your weather, man.
I know. I should
Yeah.
be used to it, to be honest. But
Just figures. One time.
hey, look, it's fine. We're fixing a drought.
Yes,
Fine. We're
there we go.
fixing a
No,
drought.
that's always look for the silver lining. That's what this guy does. And with that one locked up, though, you know, PraY's going to be moving on next. We're starting to get a little bit more balanced out here with Fire taking a couple more wins, scratching them up on the board. And I can't wait to see what happens next, to be honest.
Well, what's happening next is Madlife is taking on Demonco.
We
But,
have
you know,
actual supportal
so-
combat this time.
But Madlife does have one checked up on his list here because he did win in 2013, and I believe it was the 2v2 competition. So, you know, a little bit of accustomed to almost this kind of format.
Yeah, just have to subtract one from both sides. Now, as the support from the CIS All-Stars gears up to take on Korea's Madlife, let's hear his thoughts on what it's like to be going up against the best of the bot lane's best.